I just found the perfect trail for a camera trap. How's it going, everybody? Neil Jernigan here. Today's video, we're going to be starting something new here on the YouTube channel. I want to start doing a trail camera Tuesday. And so what that means is every Tuesday, if possible, I'm going to be putting up videos that I have from trail cameras that are all over North Carolina that I have set up. So today's video, we're going to be starting the series off trying to find and locate beavers for a camera trap photo that I want to capture in the next couple of weeks. So I got a couple trail cameras. Let's take them into the swamp, see if we can find a good spot. I brought my waders, about to throw them on so we can truck around in the water, and yeah, let's see what we can find. And I'm going to try to set up 2 cameras today, and in a week's time I'm going to come back and check the video and see if we got anything good. So let's get started. Nothing pretty about that at all. Well, does that look familiar? So pretty much I'm coming into the same area that I photographed the wood ducks in the wood duck series. So it's what, 8 months later, 9 months later, and a beaver has come in, as you can see, and has created a rather large dam right in front of the wood duck line. So for the landowner it's not great. For me, I got all this nice water that I'll be able to photograph wood ducks in the next few months. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk down the edge of this beaver dam and see if we can find a tree to put a camera on. Let's go. Alright, so this beaver dam is about 60 yards long, and typically what happens is the beaver will select an area that they use to get access to this little pond they've created, and that's what I'm hoping to find. And it's usually just a little trail. That they use to access this area. And I just found it. See if I can get in here without falling. Whoa. So this is what we're looking at. Coming from the main pond via this little stream. And here is, yep, this is their access trail. So this little trail they'll use to access the main pond to this pond. So actually, pretty neat stuff. So what I'm going to do, if I can stand up on the dam here. So now I'm standing on the dam, looking out over the main pond, and I got the small one that they've created right here in front of me. And this is the tree I want to use. Now if you're a viewer, a subscriber to the channel, and you've seen the wood duck series, this tree should look very familiar. I actually photographed and filmed a pair of wood ducks right here on this tree. So the beavers have completely changed this whole area. So again, for the landowner, they're not a big fan of them. but for me, for wood ducks, it should be really good in about 2 months time. So kind of excited about that. So what I'm going to do, I got this camera, I'm going to set it right up on this little small tree and see what's accessing this pond and how frequently. Alright, so as you can see just at the bottom of the frame in the foreground there, this is the path that the beavers use. And I'm going to put my camera right here on this little tree, and it should give us an idea on definitely if the beavers are using it, any other species that may use it. Most of the time wherever you find beaver, there'll be muskrats, things that like to prey on beavers, such as bobcats, is which I'm really hoping. That would be nice to actually get an image of a bobcat walking across this dam here. But we're just gonna set this camera up about like that. And what I'll do is make sure the frame and everything looks good. We'll leave it here and we'll come back in a week. So if this were to work out, this would be a really neat perspective. So if you can kind of envision this in your mind, have the camera like right here, and so when the beaver exits this pond, it'll be a face, full frame face shot of a beaver, maybe with a tree in its mouth or something. That would be pretty cool. So all right, let's get out of here so our scent isn't left more than it already is. And I got this second camera, and we're going to walk around the side of the pond and see if we can find another spot for it. Alright, so what I'm looking for is little travel corridors. It's the best place to put up trail cameras. And so I'm right up next to an old horse pen, and there's an actual barrier. There's actually a round fence that you can see right here. And so a lot of animals can't, obviously they could jump it or climb it or go under it. But a lot of animals actually will use that as a natural barrier, and then they're actually stuck between walking in the water and walking up against the fence. And so this is a perfect little travel corridor right here that would make for a really good place to put a trail camera. And so a tip for anybody that is wanting to set up trail cameras, look for natural funnels like this. So in the bottom of river bottoms, if you got an area in between two mountains, it's just natural corridors. And as you can see right here, they're going to walk around and use this trail because they either have to use this trail, go in the water, or somehow go around this fence. And so animals they're just like people, they're going to try to go on the path with least resistance. So this is probably a really good spot. I may come back here, but I want to do a little bit more scouting around and see if I can find maybe something a little bit better. But if I don't, this right here would be a perfect spot for the second trail camera. I just found the perfect trail for a camera trap. Alright, so what I'm doing as I'm walking around this pond, I'm searching for, obviously, natural trails that the animals use. Any sign, so scat, poop, feces, whatever you want to call it. And then just any trails that they may use. And I come up and look at this. Look at this. It goes across, out of the water, over the hill, and in to this horse pen. And it is like completely worn down. So we just had a little bit of rain, so I have no idea because the rain's washed away all the tracks. But holy crap, this is like a highway going into this old horse pen into the water. So if I had to guess, obviously the beavers, I mean that's the only thing I can think of that would actually be coming out of the water, using this trail and going into the woods. This is going to be perfect for a trail camera. It comes up out of the water onto the bank, Look at this. We got leaves, 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 leaves everywhere, except for right here in the middle. They go over this hill, down, and under the fence. In a perfect world, what we'll do is leave the camera up for a week, come back, check it, and see what animals are using the trail over here on the pond dam, on this trail, and see what animals are in the area. And we're going to put up one, if not two, camera traps to see what's going on. So this is a great start, I think, to our Trail Cam Tuesdays. And yeah, so leave a comment below what you think I'll get on the trail camera, and we'll see if it happens. Alright, so got the trail camera down. Man, just checked it, brought the laptop in, and this is exciting stuff. Kind of knew that the beaver would be in there, or expected the beaver. Did not expect the otters, expected the raccoon, was not expecting the black bear. Obviously it's a young bear, very small, I'd say maybe 75 to 100 pounds, if that, very young bear. So that's very exciting. We're just a few hundred yards from the house and we've got a bear. That's always exciting. So yeah, that's exactly what I was wanting to see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the camera set up and I'm gonna come back in here tomorrow and set up a camera trap and hope that I can get these beavers. That's what I'm after. If I get anything else, it'll just be bonus. That'll definitely be gravy. But what I'm after is actually wanting to photograph the beavers on the dam. Got those as well, as you saw. Got the otters coming in. But what I'm really wanting, I'd love to get a really close shot of the beaver as they're using that trail or this trail, maybe toting a tree like they were. And then also too, a shot that I have in my mind, I would like a wide angle night shot of the beaver on the dam. So it would be a long exposure to try to pull in some ambient light. Maybe some stars can come out and we can do a long exposure camera trap photo and see how that works. So I got a lot in my mind that I would love to capture here in the series, but this is exciting. It's great to be back out in the woods about all this animal activity right here close to the house that I'll be able to use for trail camera and camera trap photography. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tagging along. So check back next week for camera trap beaver dam episode on Trail Cam Tuesday. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.